Nigeria is a perfect example of high level of economic growth coexisting with a high level of poverty and a very high level of inequality. The Nigerian economy is a very robust economy. Nigeria's economy will continue to grow, but the problem with the kind of growth that Nigeria has is that it tends to focus more on enabling the rich to become richer as opposed to finding a level ground to start ensuring that the wealth is trickling down to the lowest of the low, which is the extremely poor people, because that's one of the reasons why Nigeria has such a high level of inequality, is because the economic growth basically favors the rich people, and there's not really a strategy put in place to ensure that the economic growth trickles down. And as a result of that, Nigeria is caught in this wrath of the rich getting richer and the poor increasingly getting poorer. For example, there's so much poverty in Nigeria, so much so that even the states that has the wealth, which is the Niger Delta, where the majority of Nigeria's GDP grows from, which is from the oil, is extremely poor. The poor people in Nigeria live in slums. They don't have anything. They have no voice. They are extremely poor. People that have headaches because they cannot afford health care. Inequality is so bad that you cannot even compare how the rich people live and how the poor people live. In the northern part of Nigeria, high level of poverty and inequality has driven young people to join insurgency and cause the government harm. They are available because they are poor. They have nothing to lose, and if somebody is willing to pay them peanuts to bomb places, they will do it. I am not sure that if they were working, they'll be willing to quit their jobs to go and join Boko Haram and start causing problems in the country. We're a poor country with a robust economy, that's what we are. And the only solution to high level of inequality and poverty in Nigeria is sustainable development. Sustainable development is to be able to equip, empower, and enable the poor people to compete in society, because the poor people we will always have amongst us. The rich people will continue to have a higher par against the poor. But we have to enable the poor to be able to get jobs, to have health care, to be able to feed, in Nigeria. To really, that's just the solution to inequality and poverty in Nigeria, is sustainable development.